Hi, I'm Lance with Ultimate Canine, and today we're going to go over the new version of the Ruffland crates. These aren't brand new. These have been out for a little while. These are the Gen 2s, and I have the trays that come with the Gen 2s. Now, the Gen 1 trays were probably this much higher. I still have a Gen 1 tray. They're quite a bit taller. And I do like that. It's good for some things, bad for some other things. You know, if this is in your vehicle and it's too high, it's going to obviously make it hard to see in there and get what you need. Now, these aren't bolted down. It's on here and it's okay, but it does come with a bolt kit. Now, the nice thing is these have pre-drilled, or not pre-drilled, they have bump outs. It's hard to see here, but you can see here, where you can mount them to the crate here, here, here or here, and you would just drill and drill through. The crate's actually on the top. They have the same things here. But I would recommend that you use the outside ones because they line up with these holes, and the bolts are made to fit in those holes. There's no nuts with these bolts, with the hardware that's included, so you couldn't put it through the other holes. You'd have to get a whole different set of bolts and nuts to do that. And your dogs may chew on that because this is integrated into the side of the crate, so you won't have to worry about your dog chewing on like a nut or whatever's inside of there, okay? Now, the nice thing too is these fit on here even with the handles. These crates are actually gonna go in my house. So they're a little bit bigger. They're way bigger than my dogs. So they're gonna go in my house. These are XL millstone color. I want my dogs to have some more room. The ones in my car are gonna be larges because they fit well in a large, and my car is a little bit small. So these are single doors, and these are fully vented. Another thing I like about Ruffland that I did not like about some of the other brands is they're super light. Now you can get this where you don't have vents down here, so it can contain the hair a little bit better, and if your dog goes to the bathroom or whatever in there, it will contain it a little more. I want a lot of venting for my dog. If I'm too lazy to not clean up after him, then that's a deal too. So now, a lot of people don't know this, but Ruffland, the way they design the top. So this Dakota kennel up here is probably a lot heavier than these Rufflands, and these are twice as big. So Rufflands they're cut out and they're formed like this, but on the bottom is the same thing. So when you stack them, they fit together well. You know, it's not 100% here, but it fits in that little groove. So it's easier to stack, and it's meant to stack so everything looks level, sits on there, so they're not really as easy to tip over if you have to do that. It's great. The thing that I really like about them is they're super light. So I'm gonna leave this up here for now. The door is meant to open both ways, okay? You know, and the door lines up flush here, so you don't have a lot of chewing at the door, where some of the other kennels flange in and you have some chewing. So because this is made to fit on top of here, it comes with a moat in there. So if your dog does go to the potty or spills in there, it's all gonna go off to the side here, which I really, really like. Some kennels don't offer that, and that's why I use Rufflands. Now, are Rufflands the most indestructible kennel on the planet? No, they're not, but can they take a whooping? Yeah. I've had some serious chewers, and have they done a little damage to it? Yes, but not a ton. So I really do like these crates, and the best thing I like is how light they are, sturdy. Now that they come with the handles, that makes it a lot better too. And I love the trays. The trays are really good. They fit in there really well. And you know, and you can order these in pretty much any door configuration. You can get a double door, you can get a door on the side, you can get a door on particular spots on the side, so it makes it easier to equip for every vehicle that you use. Now, like if you look in this Dakota kennel here, this kennel was barely used, but when the door shuts, it leaves this flange open. And you see the dogs chew on this. And they may be damaging this, but they're also damaging their teeth. So I don't like that flange on any kennels that I buy. And you know, I do like the door on this kennel, but the flange is a different animal. So I like the way the door insets. I like all those features. There's really not anything that I dislike about this kennel. It's the favorite kennel. It's my go-to, and I've had almost every kennel out there besides Lucky brand kennels. But now the market's saturated with different variations of portable crates or kennels for your dog. But I just stick with Ruffland. They do a great job. They come with a lot of accessories you can get for your crate. If you have these paired up in your vehicle, you can tie them together. They have these bolts at the bottom, and there's a little piece you can get so you can connect them together so they're even more sturdy in your vehicle and they're not shifting around. What's not to like? What's not to like? So I appreciate you watching, and that's my review of the Ruffland Gen 2s. Super good kennel. Super good kennel. It's my go-to. Thanks for watching.